I'm Sanjay Nayak, Managing Director and CEO of Tejas Networks, a Tata Group company. We are very excited about what we are showing at the Indian Mobile Congress 2022. In fact, I'm very proud to say that in our stall and behind me, you can actually see a completely indigenous ecosystem of products that have been designed, developed, made and manufactured in India. And we're very proud to say that these technologies that we are displaying today start from wireline technology which go on optical fiber from access of the network, technologies like GPON, going into the core of the network, which is terabits of capacities of backbones, and then of course going into 4G, 5G radios, and unique things like satellite broadcast systems and semiconductors and SDR radios that we have built as a part of Sankhya, which has also joined us. So essentially what we've got under the Tejas Networks in Tata umbrella today is an end-to-end portfolio of products which can basically be used to build world-class networks, not just in India, but around the world. And today, most of our wireline products have been shipping in more than 75 countries in the world. Our latest generation 4G and 5G radios, and we showed live calls, video calls, and all the other stuff there, are all technologies that we believe will truly make India Atmanirbhar, as our Prime Minister had talked about in the morning. In addition, we have some unique technology like the broadcast-based reception of TV content over a mobile, which is direct to mobile, which is again going to be a part of 5G advanced standards, which again we are developing from India. So end to end, I must say that I can inspire a lot of confidence for what the country needs in terms of being Atmanirbhar in telecom, whether it's wireline, wireless, satellite, even semiconductor capabilities, or software integration that is required to make end-to-end network work, which is what TCS is also doing. So we are very proud to be a part of this thing and look forward to a very exciting time as the country rolls out a lot more of 4G and a lot more of 5G over the next so many years. Thank you.
At the very outset, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the organizers of India Mobile Congress for having brought the entire telecom industry under one roof. It was quite gratifying to see the industry captains come together and pledge to, along with the government of India, to provide a robust 5G network in the next few months. Expo is a global solution provider to the communications industry for the past 37 years. In fact, we call ourselves as the communication industry's test, monitoring and analytics experts. In fact, we walk the talk on end-to-end. So what that means is that we have got solutions which go into the lab right at the inception stage. That is when the solutions are getting designed. Then we've got solutions which go during the deployment stage, which are called field equipments, both for the networks. And then we also have got cloud-native service assurance analytics solutions, which are for enhancing the customer experience. As you all know, 5G is all about speed, and a key factor to enhance speed is actually latency. Now, in order to improve latency by a quantum magnitude, the most important factor is to have a very, very robust fiber infrastructure. Once this fiber infrastructure is deployed with low latency, then comes the other parts, which are the subsystems in the 5G, which have to work very fast in order to transmit message in the 5G network in a very fast way. Expo has solutions in all these segments. So for example, we are a leading provider of fiber monitoring solutions. We do have test equipments as well as management solutions for fiber monitoring. We also provide service assurance solutions for network management as well as customer experience management for the service providers.
Hi, I'm Karthik Parekh from Fastech Telecommunications, and we have been in the business of testing telecommunications, networks and technologies. This is a very exciting period for us as we move into 5G and testing 5G. What we at Fastech see as the most exciting part as we move from generations over the years from 2G to 3G and 4G and then 5G is the higher expectations of quality of service from the subscribers, and therefore the need to test networks and quality of service of these networks by the operators, service providers and so on. With this also, there is this major challenge of being able to sustain and look after people's fears of increased exposure, increased EMF due to these higher technologies and 5G, especially because we are radiating at 700 megahertz, typically, which is going to take higher coverage, and also higher frequencies such as 3.5 gigahertz or FR2 going to millimeter wave, where there is much more bandwidth to be covered. With all this big change, of course, from a testing perspective, it also means that we have to have the capability to test these higher frequencies or these higher bandwidths at lower frequencies as well, and to make sure that there is coverage, that the networks are optimized. Even before that, they are planned properly. And going forward, with terms of testing, whether the testing is at the front hall, at the back hall with CPRI, ECPRI or Ethernet, and then at the core, where it's coming to the core, it means that we have to make sure that we can handle the bandwidth of 100G, 400G, multiple 400G. This whole wide spectrum of testing all the way from radio to the EPC and connections to the data centers of the servers is what has to be tested, so that the end-to-end experience has to be validated. This is where Fastech has the widest possible product range and you can say the exposure to technology in the market of the mobile communications. Another area where we are very, you can say, focused nowadays is into this is expectation of the telecom operator to know what is inside the pipe, not only for lawful interception. So, of course, for lawful interception, it is a regulation from the government that they have to be able to tap into the networks and see if there is any harmful content passing over to on their networks. This is one place where we play a big role in terms of network visibility. Going forward, we are also covering products or areas where the operators want to have the visibility of what applications are running in their pipes, whether OTT, each of the OTT channels, each of the OTT partners, what is their percentage, what is their popularity within their pipes, whether Netflix is picking up or whether Hotstar is picking up, how much of their bandwidth is going in gaming. They need to know this so that they can allocate that much more resources and make sure that those customers who are in gaming or who are in OTT are being taken care of. Once again, Fastech has this entire wide range of tools across this wide spectrum. In terms of challenges, we can say that obviously we have got such a wide spectrum. One of the areas where we feel there is some sort of challenges that expectations are obviously very high, and we have to make sure that we meet these expectations. I'll give you an example. With 5G private comes the expectation that every campus has to be planned and the coverage in that 5G campus has to be done properly and validated properly. So we have to ensure that the planning tools which are covering this type of each campus has to be covering these types of terrains. Whether, for example, a minefield has to be given a 5G private network. What are the planning tools that work good in that space, in mining? And make sure then we have to make sure that the coverage has to be tested. So this is something which is hitherto not really explored, and only now these kinds of challenges are coming over to the telecom operators. Fastech is at a very advantageous position over here because we have this exposure, we have this experience of being able to take care of planning and testing networks even in such terrains and such possible networks. Another area where we feel things are happening pretty fast is the expectation in the core network to handle much higher speeds. With technology, there is this requirement that even at 400 Gbps, people have to make sure that that their networks are super fine. Until 100 Gbps networks, we were using NRZ, which was very forgiving as a technology. When we go to 400G, we come to a PAM4 technology, which is much lesser forgiving. And therefore, the layout of the fiber and the layout of the network has to be so good. Coming to fiber, we have tools to test the fiber quality and test and also monitor the fiber networks very thoroughly on a continuous basis, 24/7. These are some of the tools that we can provide to the telecom operators, to government agencies, as well as those companies which are working on providing services to these telecom operators. So this kind of becomes the broad spectrum of challenges and opportunities ahead of us going in the 5G space.
Hi, this is Ankur from Cinch, India. Today is one of the biggest day, launch of 5G. It brings a lot of expectations, and what you see, it is going to bring a new age in the economy, that how we are growing, right? It brings a big transformational journey. What does 5G does, right? You need infrastructure for railways, air for development. You need 5G for communication. It brings your healthcare, education, telecommunication under one umbrella that gives wings to the development of Indian economy. So that is what the right stage and the first step for developing India to become a developed country. And if I talk about my organization, Cinch, it is a very, very crucial, important event that has happened, because we are into conversation space. We are into conversation AI, which enables, say, e-commerce, transactions, information-led. Now, when the data becomes so powerful, it empowers each and every man and woman on this India and make it really realize the importance of conversation and can reap the benefits out of it.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are at IMC in C. Pavilion. I think this is IMC is going very, very great, and we are also very excited that many footfalls are happening at C. stall. As you are all aware, that Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji launched 5G core, is indigenously developed by C. This is a big moment of pride for us. A 5G end-to-end call was demonstrated to Honorable Prime Minister. And we also demonstrated e-health use case by dialing a village in Haryana and a village in Himachal Pradesh. I must say that C. is marching ahead very well in terms of technology development, be it 4G, be it 5G, be it optical, be it Wi-Fi, be it cyber security, quantum communication, artificial intelligence, 1M, 2M, n number of technologies are available. And we are very happy that soon BSNL will launch 4G services using indigenously developed technology. And 5G is going to, our radio is ready, our commercial core has been already installed in Chandigarh. And soon this radio, what we had demonstrated yesterday, will be carrier grade within 6 months. And we are very hopeful that BSNL will launch its 5G services soon on indigenous network. आप देख सकते हैं कि हमारे पास हर टाइप की टेक्नोलॉजी यहाँ पे है, पूरा ऑप्टिकल का पोर्टफोलियो है, एक्सेस नेटवर्क है, ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क है, हमारे पास वाईफाई के सारे मॉडल्स हैं, हमारे पास साइबर सिक्योरिटी, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, बिग डेटा एनालिटिक्स, पूरा साइबर सिक्योरिटी का हम पोर्टफोलियो बनाया है। आज हम देश की जो भी ट्रैफिक, इंटरनेट ट्रैफिक आता है, उसमें पता लगा सकते हैं कि कहाँ से क्या अटैक हमारे पास आ रहा है। हमारे पास पोस्ट क्वांटम क्रिप्टोग्राफी के सॉल्यूशंस यहाँ पे लगे हुए हैं, QKD लगा हुआ है। आपको पता होगा कि क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग आने के बाद ये जो भी हमारी इंक्रिप्शन होती हैं, दे मे नॉट बी दैट sustainable. Therefore, we have developed post-quantum cryptography as well as QKD to ensure that the security is ensured on our network. We have designed a C-Dot common service platform for 1M2M, which can seamlessly connect devices and applications of IoT and sensors. This will be very, very useful because this 1M2M is a global standard. Currently, all the implementations are happening in silos without on proprietary network that will have vendor lock-in and scalability issues. So 1M2M solution of C-Dot will ensure that this solution is scalable as per the global standard. In artificial intelligence, we have demonstrated here intrusion detection, facial detection, video analytics, various kind of solution. We are also demonstrating here our video conferencing solutions and the Samvad, which is unified communication. A WhatsApp equivalent solution is available. Same way, similar to Zoom, we have our own C.Meet platform, which is very, very scalable and highly secure because all the servers will be in India. So I hope our visitors would take benefit of the displays available here, and we welcome our visitors to our labs in Chhatarpur so that we can show much more technology to our visitors so that it can be deployed indigenously in the country. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Arvind Bali. I'm CEO for Telecom Sector Skill Council. We are very happy participating in a big way in Indian Mobile Congress. I'm personally very, very happy because when I was a COI member, executive member, that was the time, this whole concept was conceived, and I'm feeling very proud that, we are already talking about instead of India Mobile Congress, it should be actually Asia Mobile Congress. So today we are feeling very good because all the media has covered it very well that 5G is a reality in this country. 5G launch have already happened, and both Jio as well as Airtel, Vodafone has also announced they will be coming out with 5G services in a phased manner quite fast. And this is opening a great opportunity. Unlike 4G launch, where there was expectation that like speed and other things will improve, in 5G, what we are finding is that it is going to open a lot of user base or use cases. It is something which will be very useful for telemedicine, it will be very useful for e-education, it will be very useful for overall drone technology and other areas wherever high level connectivity is required and also low latency networks are required. So overall, I'll say that it will change the overall scenario, and the country, India as a country, is on a very, very fast pace, and 5G is probably one of the biggest enabler we have got. And 5G is probably one technology which India has adopted probably at par with the world, and I am very sure when 6G comes, we will be probably the world leader in the technology. So overall, I think it is a great feeling. So as a CEO Telecom Sector Skill Council, I feel very, very good that this is also opening a great opportunity for overall increase of skilled manpower in this country. So we as a council, we have to train a lot of people. When Secretary DOT has also announced that around 1 lakh people has to be upskilled for this technology. And we as Telecom Sector Skill Council, we are ready with all that QPs, all that work, and all our network and all our setup is there. Here in this exhibition also, we are displaying actually 9 accelerators. We have got 9 different partners who are coming out with different technology. It is on drone, it is also on IoT, it is on handset repair, high tech, all the areas we are covering. There are 5G advanced courses which are available. So everything is very well covered. So as a skill council, I think this is something which is very good. I feel very proud that we are the skill partner for IMC this year, and I am very sure that in coming years, our role in the whole ecosystem will be further going up. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nick Parmar with Tata Communications. I'm VP of Collaboration Services. It's a very exciting conference for us, IMC. I flew specially from California to attend this. So we are super excited. We have a great audience and many different things which we are showing at our booth, and how 5G can help the new digital universe, how we can help progress that. So some of the key things which we are doing here at Tata Communications around 5G is around providing many different technologies which can enable the users. There are over 1 billion mobile phone users, 600 million around smartphone users, and how we are enabling through that. But that's more on the consumer side. But on the business side, also, we are providing some IoT services, and then also our Move platform, our CPaaS, Tata Communications CPaaS Digo platform. We are also showcasing some retailing application. So past pandemic, we have learned that there are companies who still want to kind of work in a hybrid environment, and people have got used to also working from home and also doing a lot of retailing from home. What that means is that we can use our 5G technology to reach every corner of the country. So let's start with some of our, on the right side, what I have here is a Tata Communication CPaaS platform, Digo, which allows you to engage through a lot of different channels like WhatsApp, SMS, and voice, and then a lot of things which you can do through conversational AI. Next to that is our Move platform, which enables a lot of customers to build some eSIM and functionality into their cars or any IoT devices they want to move those things around. We are also enabling some toll-free applications also, because by regulation, all the cars will need to have telemetrics included in the car, which will allow you tolling also that. On my left side, you will see DCP, which is our digital customer experience platform, which is around having customers not leave their home and use 5G network or even anywhere else to see a product or a vehicle somewhere in a location. So Chroma right now is using this thing to showcase all the appliances, and the consumers can sit at home and look at those. We're also showing some smart city applications around over there in the corner, and also some vision-based applications with our 5G private network, which allows companies to kind of take decisions very fast so they can change things on the fly because of the low latency which we have. All these products combined within Tata Communication 5G is going to help enable, take our India to the next part of digital supremacy. Thank you.
Hi, I am Sandeep Agarwal, Chairman of Telecom Export Promotion Council of India. We are holding on the sidelines of IMC India Telecom India 2022. Together, 60 of our members are showcasing under Atmanirbhar Bharat their prowess in hardware and software and use cases of 4G, 5G, and IoT. The Indian companies are second to none in the world today for making the 4G and 5G products. We are only one of the few countries in the world who have this technology, and we urge people around the world to work with our companies and ensure their safety and security. Products out of India ensure that the product, the information of their country, the secrets of their country do not get out from the country. It is a few countries have in their law that any software or hardware manufactured in the country, the data can be downloaded back by the countries themselves. India has no such policy. We want to work together with African countries with whom we have thousands of years of working business relationship, with all the Asian countries like Laos, Cambodia, Taiwan, and our friends from Vietnam, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Afghanistan. We really wish to work with every single country. We wish to work with US, we wish to work with USSR, we wish to work with England, Africa, Australia, France, and our cables. We, as Paramount Communications Limited, I am the MD, we manufacture and sell cables. We are one of the largest producers of cables out of India, and we are one of the largest exporter of cables to England, to USA, to Africa, to Middle East. The equipment coming out of Tejas, the equipment coming out of Coral, the equipment coming out of Access Info, which are few of our members, are world-class products. We are also, our members have the technology to maintain, repair and install submarine cables around the world. We are only one of the few countries to do so. We urge our partners around the world to work with our country to ensure that their safety and security is paramount. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Akhilesh. I'm a partner with KPMG, driving the KPMG's telecom, media, and technology business vertical. I'm excited to be here at the India Mobile Congress, a mecca of whatever we are seeing in the world of telecom and what's going to come in the future. We at KPMG see the power of 5G to be truly transformational. One of the things which I'm very proud of is the work the government has done in terms of making 5G available, and I think 5G will be available, affordable, and accessible to all in the future, as our Prime Minister said today. We see our role in KPMG as the one which is pushing the boundary of the possibilities. So we work with a number of industries, right from financial services, healthcare, agriculture, high tech, and many others, and see how can the power of 5G be leveraged to create innovative and very productive business cases. Of course, like any other technology, 5G is not free of all the troubles. Of course, we are in the short term going to see some challenges. Of course, the big challenges around making sure that it's available and affordable to all, because as we see right now, the number of handsets which are 5G enabled are not that many, but I think that will certainly change over time. The second big challenge which we see, that how do we make sure that all the ecosystem players which are going to take the power of 5G to many use cases use standardized and consistent approaches so that we are able to do a lot more without having to invest a whole lot of time. And like any other technology, it will find its own way to mature. And I'm very excited that the government today has launched a huge plan, not just for 5G, but also indicated where we will see the world to come in 6G. So with that, I close by saying I'm super excited to have been here, and as KPMG, we see the future even brighter. Thank you.
Hi, this is Neha this side. I belong to Invast Technologies Private Limited, probably taking care of southern region in terms of India. And we are basically system integrators who take care of multiple OEMs from different regions across the world. We take care of Canada, we take care of Japan, we take care of US. So across the globe, we have multiple OEMs into our picture. Definitely, I think being a part of IMC is nothing less than a very, after 2 years when it's happening, so it's like really a big thing for us in terms of networking, because the networking, people who we were not able to meet for like really long time, we could make the network back again. And so yeah, the company exposure helps. So IMC definitely plays a very vital role. We have been a part of MWC as well in Barca every time. So IMC coming to India was any which was a big deal when it came, but now it's like, since we are a part of it, so it makes us feel good only. And regarding, yes, so currently IMC is focusing more on 5G. India itself is focusing more on 5G. So we think that 5G is, I think it's going to take India on another level, definitely. At least our company believes in it. Because if we'll see globally, 5G, it's not been deployed very much. It's yet in South Korea, China, US only. But yes, it is going to change India onto a new spectrum altogether in terms of growth. Because we are going to experience such things into 5G where definitely we would be having complete portfolio of IoTs coming into picture, of securities taking another level in terms of, you say defense, you say multiple other aspects coming up. As far as our company, Invast Technologies, is concerned, we have from last couple of years, like roughly 4-5 years, we are working in the domain of being system integrators. So as a system integrator, we take care of the portfolios being at physical layer up till application layer. where multiple of our OEMs, we consider Expo Canada as a part, Sumitomo Japan as a part, Keysight as a part of ours, Oscillocords as a part of ours. In terms of security, in terms of fiber, from the fiber deployment till the moment we say yes, we are upbeat with 5G. So we are there to take care of it. Our multiple OEM policies help us to, offer the customer to the best of the need. So by far our experience says so. And apart from that, I think if we talk about what are our plans for company's growth, so probably Invas in particular is looking forward to be better in terms of pre-sales and post-sales services. In terms of projects, we have deployed multiple projects as far as fiber monitoring is concerned. And fiber monitoring, you can say, security aspects, you can say, layer securities, you can say. So yes, we deal into organizations from the small cable TV operators till organizations in defense, army, navy, you take that, Vodafone, Reliance Jio, Airtel, they all have been our privileged customers, and we would be nothing less than delighted to offer our best offerings along with all our OEMs to them. Moreover, what helped, I would also like to put on IMC here into picture, because IMC became one platform where we were able to network multiple people at the same time. Let it be, in terms of client interaction, in terms of OEM interactions. So yeah, that definitely helped us. And so similarly, it is going to be different for everyone. I think everyone whosoever has been in probably in IMC would be definitely experiencing the same as us. And I think moreover, what is our possibility, what we are looking forward by upcoming 5G would be India taking next steps towards it. From government, we definitely expect, any which ways, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, has done nothing less than a very fab job in taking India from towards the sky high, and that's what we are expecting to be even more. Though probably what we are able to see right now also is like the approvals in terms of DOTs, approval in terms of equipment manufacturers is having like marvelous acceptance in terms of defense, also in terms of other things also. And yeah, most importantly, we have seen a huge growth in preference make in India, which is definitely going to change India's research and development sector, India's manufacturing sector onto a new growth. So yeah, all these things along with the 5G are definitely going to make a huge impact in terms of telecom in India. And which, if telecom grows, we know financially India is going to have another sect altogether. So yeah, we are looking forward for more number of exhibitions like this, and we are looking forward to see India growing globally around the globe. Thank you.